Ghana ni bia utie ma no pay yemu bi yanhye da nyini bia sa but yamfa Ghana 40 years back 10 years pa obi a wo Ghana what the 40 years above uhu Ghana kakra Ghana ni bia ebeji atum say Ghana 40 years ago and Ghana now Ghana konechi 40 years ago was better than today. I'll tell you why. Yawo Ghana ha edu baby na Ghana 4-year demonstration say Omari Akufo-Addo e was school. Yawo Ghana edu baby e ba be told just say Ghana for edibo say Omari Akufo nam ache omo penam foforo. Yawo Ghana over 40 years ago na ye ni ankasa ye corn beef. Yawo Ghana about 40 years ago yani ankasa ne ye sekan ayede do. Yawo Ghana 40 years ago na ye wo tea tomatoes na ye yani ankasa ye dia. Yawo Ghana I can tell you sir for over 40 years ago na Ghana ye shoes awo Ghana ha. Yawo Ghana over 40 years ago na yani ankasa ye jute near jute factory. We had several things our Ghana na niyama bebre wo ha yani ankasa yetumi ye. Ghana 65 years now. Yawo Ghana ene school nkwala edi Tom Brown anopa breakfast e wo school mu. Ye di Tom Brown awia e wo school mu. Na edu anwumra omadi gari ya poto ye di nsuo hye eguso ani moko gari to any eba na maybe that word eba as we speak your student our school mu ediba since 2001. I'm saying this on record. Since 2001 recurrent expenditures are it just even various secondary schools ba akokra ni ho akọ since 2001 your metro bebre ho for 3 weeks, 1 month, 6 months. In fact, 3 months near metrons been do school man no dwane because Akafo ba beda omoka. Teachers a school mu any student ye meeting debia because se Ghana hwe na there will be a serious explosive demonstrations ahodo entire schools in various schools mu. Adana me ka we nyina me ka we because we have gotten to a point and can trust or maybe ano who cause nkayanyini. Her Facebook page niane over 40 years ago na nko mbe to de amasa ben kraman no ene ye schools mu eno ne nkwala na pre ho na na do dan ko Akufo-Addo na Ghana ni bia nim se o man no ba bia e kono esai after successful election for you for more than 4 times wanting to become president. Ghana fonya umujidie. And I am only asking questions. Now, Mr. President, and the king, the royal and his royal majesty, the king, the Charles, King Charles Nankasa. But question bakwa ye de yebisa. The first question is friends I will buy ye until say we ora Charles adubuahin. Every akonya so because of Anas Aremeya expose. Na man for the can crack as we corrupt pamono. But we also evidence because we are lawyer answer no pamono. Nana Oba Abemu as a president of the republic. The first issues I would do a man for can ye cash for seat scandal eba ya se nana who ye meeting. Now so be benya konya ba betena wo table no hu bia just $100,000. Sa issue na ba ye no Mr. President akwakosi say cash for seat scandal presidency as a ade so be e ba betena na na do dan Akufo-Addo nchen just over $100,000. One kasa MP for Amenfi West Eric Afo and this MP penifado ahodo allegations ahodo e ba ya ka nyina no one question yebisa na na do dan Akufo-Addo 6 years on akwakosi say yentie this gentleman.
As I can conveniently say that the money was collected. You understand my point? We have something in our Kan language that as someone who you try as be they dance here or dance as someone dance here, you trust them where they are dancing. What I want to say is that in testifying issues, you look at all the surrounding, the consistency, and how the person is giving out the issues will tell you that actually the story is not true. So from what has happened, from the sitting there, a lot of things that has happened, it is glaring that the money was collected. Understand my point? Even if there was a dime collected, the money has been collected. It's something that you're organizing such a big, program. If you think you don't have money, find another good way of getting the money. Why do you check the person whom you are going to give him the prize? Are you selling the prize? That is one thing to look at.
Now do not call Akufo-Addo, Mr. President, cash 40 seat scandal. And I don't pay a bisase. Ayirana, ye judge ready. Will be uncarry. I am not corrupt. I have never been corrupt. I will never be corrupt. Cash for seat scandal. And then Ababe is saying, Nana, cash for seat if you are, you will PDS scandal on my Ghana Electricity Company of Ghana 2018. We lost over $2 billion US, all because you turn ECG at a private company. For 6 months, omo running ebesine baby I am one more scan kwasi ye woman yes scan farm ameto babeje and one more running here for 6 months sika be mu and one sometime the good bag him ekoye na na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo sika no e wo hemfa PDS. The lives of Osiedu Nketia and several individuals a question say where is that money?
We have stated time and again that this PDS issue is the biggest corruption scandal in the history of Ghana, and we shall be unrelenting in our demand for probity and accountability from the Akufo-Addo-led government. This PDS expose further underscores the NDC's status as a more credible stakeholder in the fight against corruption and the protection of the public trust.
One of the standout corruption scandals that broke out under the Akufo-Addo government is the PDS corruption scandal. Ghanaians will recall how sometime last year, Ghana lost about $2 billion, comprising of $180 million under the Power Compact and about $500 million under the Regional Compact, among others.
Mr. President, anopaye bisase kosise scandal besi ansana where you wo unkofo ebiedi cash for seat PDS over 2 billion ye kwa kope 3 billion US dollars our IMF as we speak and how did Akufo-Addo we had over 2 billion US dollars our individuals bottom one man first come to ECG no mo boaboa wo mo ho eba be jig ECG erani for just 6 months if you eskagu on bottom nanado ECG cash for seat yahu PDS sika scandal when buy no nana akwako say Ghana for bisa as a president of the republic nanado dan Akufo-Addo bato ebi ana refi but yet kremu and boast contaminated fuel in 2017 obaswa 5 million liters and within 2 weeks obi be a company you turn nyina any past 7 any amount almost suspension from boast e see ye san restore omo nyina back at the woman seat at the various office at my woman the managing director ayeyi nadi ebesine yanchi wo bia wo ho Mr. President boast contaminated fuel na eyiraye amanfo timi ton di ni nyina millions of US dollars na do dan Akufo-Addo Ghana for bisa say akwako sisei.
The NPA further confirmed our position that Movenpina Energy and Zoop Oil are not lancers they were not licensed to undertake any commercial activity in the downstream petroleum industry. So how come that there were those that won a contract and today we don't merit even an investigation to establish this and then to share that with the people of Ghana?
The bust contaminated fuel scandal. Ghanaians will recall this huge scandal which broke out in the early days of the Akufo-Addo regime in 2017, involving the sale of 5 million liters of fuel worth billions of cedis. Now, this 5 million liters of fuel was deliberately contaminated under the watch of President Akufo-Addo and sold to two phony and unlicensed businesses, Moving Pina Energy and Zoop Oil.
Nana Adudanko Akufo-Addo, Mr. President, Ghana for bisan nano pay say edie na esi ewa galamsey expose yet to kroma excavators over 500 enya ntaman etuyira nana yanchi wobia ekwuzi allegations ahodo obeye ye secret audio eba yes Dr. Frimpong Boateng party ni hieska. There were several audio leaks eba ye besine Nana Adudanko Akufo-Addo yantewe. Oh, Mr. President, Mr. President, audio we mpacho urefia na say kai audio nana sa audio ahodo e ba ya na ebisa say what happened ni pada sani so da bi yanya galamsey yanyi ska kakran famwa party all the various concerns ahodo e ba ya besine eba ya o ye committee ye tete ye transe eba besine nana yenyan enti obibia ho one kasa Flagster House announce areme yaw expose now show video we announce expose eba ye dam sika gu table so nana Adudanko Akufo-Addo na ye cheska ye tam ska diama nipa hodo Flagster House boys ahodo eba ye nyina all these videos nana
the MP I was what Kokachira was saying. On chair of parliament.
What be doing?
Elvis Donko. So
They one man.
I'm make AAK MP. O chair wakazo prof and can also be here machine back at the aquarium. Now Oka said ne ekwusi MP ni me. Because na ekwusi MP no wa ekwusi
bibini ni pao bibini
No, but I don't even know this Elvis Donko. Who is he?
Elvis Donko, member of parliament for AAK.
I don't know him. Because you are not him.
I said that last week cook chamber.
And the thing is true. Please go out. Don't annoy me today. Please walk out.
Prof,
please. Don't see the way you are talking. I don't like it.
Prof, say anything about
No, but see, if you come to accuse me, I don't like it. You go when I'm ready because I'm doing something for tomorrow.
No, Prof, I thought would be me ba when many bombu any aba with regards to
dede
yenye eduma emphasis can come apart.
Sika empe dede.
Wo Prof, na wo mami authorization se form team na me set up no munye say man.
Yes.
Wa Prof na osan ka chem say eya team na me set up me fa gizo na fa nka ho. Yes, sir.
But do you tell me so why is that team maybe?
Oh, Prof.
We talk about the framework in fact. You know say party against and it's okay. Let's what to be concession. So what party against and it's okay. Let's what to me now? You want to be concession. So what to me or concession. So you go there, inspect the place. Let's form a team. But the guy, one can't tell say, what we I'm going to go for you. I don't know. We talk about the framework.
One can wankasa kwa na wo see mu a wo ko atakwa abro mbeka say area ho baby gizo mu be suggest say area mu ho baby ho no ye me yenko ye adwuma wankasa kwa na wo see mu eche mu a chance
no we are talking no John Bodo if and wait
and you want to this game
say ye be
oh nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo Mr. President audio we by Okwawusi party sa koto abadema no nana akwakwesi saying the only thing we heard was said Dr. Frimpong Boateng where you free ministerial position nana see professor what has happened in all these audios Hesika and a good table no so no scandals we nyina egu kwabrane sere so owura Canada Japan on February 6 2020 was oh nanado onko for do hwamo
I bomb NDC MPP ye nyina ka o hwa galamse nsema e ba na etan enye kwawusi nko a mpemfo no bebre nsu ka ho wo mu they should bow their head in shame down their head in shame etan enye ministry nko a there MPP for mpemfo no they should stay away adia president Akufo-Addo kaso demina say Akufo-Addo to say edua esi ho a eni yes with the galamse I'm telling you Akufo-Addo ti what to say edua esi ho a eni because ni I rot galamse when it comes to galamse Akufo-Addo ni I rot complete.
Mr. President, these are your own people Kofi amudi wachi ene bisa these relevant questions nana dodan kwa Akufo-Addo Mr. President scandals ahodo abanyina no akwakwesi saying yet krimu ana COVID-19 yes set it up collection center ewo kotoka yemchangina ya bia obi aba ni aginiska within 1 year ni enya over 16 billion Ghana cedis ye wi ani yete 1 billion edema Ministry of Health the kaye yes service fees ebesine yentimi ehu be sika no manfo ya allegations bebre so ebinim ko Asante bedi atuo ebinim so ne yire ebinim so ye enipa bi the Minister of Health Kokwajima manu say onim company no he has no control but your question yenko bisa the office of the president Mr. President some scandals we na akwakwesi saying
ladies and gentlemen, the wanton dissipation and theft of state resources under the guise of COVID-19 food distribution program is another monumental scandal that continues to beg for answers from President Akufo-Addo. You would recall how the Ghanaian people were shockingly told that government had expended a whopping 550 billion Ghana cedis on food distribution during the 3 weeks of lockdown in Accra, Kumasi, and Kaswa. We all witnessed the chaotic manner in which this charade of food distribution was carried out when MPP party functionaries hijacked the process, fed people with substandard food, and pocketed millions of cedis for the 3 weeks that this program lasted.
Oh, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, the president. Ghana for bisase from 2017. Eba besine. DNSC with all these scandals. We voted the president and no one corrupt. He has never been corrupt. And there, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, Public Procurement Authority, boss, and we are say what in the office war. Sikano say ojiguswen yejiguswen manase na yewie occupy Ghana for bisasa Mr. President after the reporter Manasa Zuri edebaye na follow up ahodo e baye Ghana for kasa ya anyo owura no akwakusi say
ya shidi and twin one was stop and the one was the mo and from one market for cars and then yacht na the better swama the baby chedo obia de no the for the that film the crop we are in a year who will be the
Mr. President, several scandals. Ya wa Ghana ha just say na we see. But shall we can share Ghana for and say, I shall protect the public purse. Oh Ghana. Nana do not Akufo-Addo. Wabranti anu ye deputy sports minister. Ye uniform information ministry. Ade ne baye. Ayi abranti of free voter region. Abesi na Australia visa scandal. Pious enyanam hajide ebesi na yɛdi ne nane nam ha yɛwi ne yɛsantam no yɛde kosi baabi foforɔ. National Youth Authority ne yɛsɛ kɔ akɔyɛ CU. What has happened? Nipa dasani nipa yɛde wɔn kɔyɛ Australia yɛkɔ akɔhwɛ bɔ yɛwi yɛsika pudu a yɛsan ba bɛka asa ayira. Ghana ni ano wɔ nani sabe wɔn ani wɔn aso bibi ate asɛm yɛde wɔn dodoɔ na ɛfry ɛna de kɔyɛ wɔn a yira na na do dan kɔ Akufo-Addo ɛdeɛ na asi. Oslo D. Fellow citizens. Yen embassy. Ehefa. Sika ye kwa koton embassy no akwa jiska ebesi na ye nyante ho hwe. A married deal. Na na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo. What has happened to a married deal? Akoma FM. Ufa one kasa. Mpanimfo twotworo eko Dubai a marry NDC SN no wo ma nya di ni ye ebesi na nso ba ye. Wa lawyer Philip Anderson, any team ekoye causes a deal. Ebesina, we have all the story, Mr. President. What has happened, Mr. President? Yet you kremu your finance minister onwani nu yapani Achem Kuturuku this year. The senior minister $1 million US scandal. Guess what? The investigation. Yeah, the year research. The Attorney General's Department. Prosecution.
I shall protect the public
Accounts Committee. Auditor General will take it on. And the idea Pamon on the idea Mr. President, senior minister and neighbor Auditor General etifie. Uriah was after over $1 million US scandal.
I shall protect the public press.
Yeah, Kwakwa requested for investigation and the Pamo, the Auditor General, Dom Levlo, and the whole IMF. I'm the biggest position out of it.
I shall protect the public press.
Are you still protecting the public press? Mr. President, former Deputy Minister Adubuahin and Rechia Ghana for almost half of Ghanaians say Yampamu Papa no. Dabi, what's the Dabi way there? I am for him. On one echo. Another way. I know Yakwaji and so. Sika enegu a table so or from Mr. President. At the NSC, I won't call for scandals. I would go with him in children on country. Almost say, you are destroying my government. Go. Nana, we want 1 hour day. Mr. President, Sophia Akufo, what's this here? Former Attorney General, what's the baby? Corruption, power, kwakoduono. Are very dangerous.
One go straight to the point. One Casantia was what can I assume so. One cast your penning be no the wrong finger. But name and shame. Can't sign an editing. So and so, yes, you're corrupt. We are sending now Kokao Hanum no ye we know you're corrupt. Send me a boy be at the bonning. Near SSL law no dear no. And also be chance be ban obey because Obia is against the law. Obia can she. Obi so no so be na yan titi na corruption na LDD nyama aside feyen roads feyen low income communities. Corruption destroys, corruption kills.
I will serve the public interest with courage. I will speak for greater justice. as well as compassion, and I will call for responsibility.
Sika mpe dede.
Obawe, Mame Sofia Akufo, he was one of the successful attorney generals. Oba, now with him, or say way na wanka, way na wanka na twaso. Why was he saying this? Mame kasa because having been an attorney general at the more my Ghana under your government, what who say nhwehano edoso. Mame Sofia Akufo was it corruption? Way na wanka. Way na wanka na etwaso. The woman saw say under your government, under your leadership, scandals ahodoa esi anopai ye bi say nyina no obi ani ho a ya said aye no bibi pa bia. Mr. President, you have the former president who accusing this our corrupt. Our corrupt and on a 2-4 no. Yes is a penny. Wo ye 2-4 na osoro to for mo abobi. The former president John Dramani Mahama, you accuse him of being corrupt. Ne so corrupt person, incompetent, corrupt person. Obi an hu bi da no. Ene ono na e ka kire say wa hu for no. Deal with them.
Let me point out that the easiest part in the fight against corruption is prosecuting your political opponents. It doesn't take courage. It doesn't take bravery. It's easy to prosecute one's political opponents. The true test in the fight against corruption is holding your own people accountable when they go wrong. And that is exactly what Asiedu was talking about. We must not pursue post-regime accountability. We must pursue accountability even as a regime exists. And so yes, we are prepared to face accountability, but then it's our hope that the knife will cut both ways, and that even as you're pursuing your political opponents, you are also pursuing members of your government who are proven to be corrupt.
I shall protect the public press. I shall protect the public press. I shall protect the public press.
Mr. President, you shall protect the public press. You have the former president and what to follow. And now we don't call Akufo-Addo 6 years into your administration. Corruption Perception Index 2021 ebaye. The office of the president was the most corrupt, the second most corrupt institution. Ewo my Ghana police edikan. Now watch it. Facebook page. Watch this. More show you on TV. The office of the president, the second most corrupt, about 55% of Ghanaians. Ejidi said the office of the president is corrupt. Oh, Mr. President, how did we get here? Members of parliament, that is the third arms of government, are the third most corrupt. Judges and magistrates, the fourth arms of government. You have the presidency, the executive, the first arm of government, the judiciary, the second arm of government, the legislature, the third arms of government. Woman did so in corruption position. Jesus Christ, Ghana, we are not safe. You have the police occupy the first position. More Facebook page. No, this is not it. Wait, police, Eddie Kine. Now you have the office of the president, the second most corrupt. Members of parliament, the third most corrupt. Judges, any magistrate, the fourth most corrupt. In terms of oh my Ghana, no. All the arms of government, where Afro Barometer report 2021, they are a buyer who is corrupt and they did this one. Now, so who Maya, the executive, second most corrupt. The legislator, the third most corrupt. The judiciary, the fourth most corrupt. Oh, Jesus Christ. The tax officials, the fifth most corrupt. Omani abadani into Mikatro Electoral Commission, sixth most corrupt. Omani, why is the future? Now the Danko Akufo-Addo say, after 6 years in office, on any president, what took a tasishene proyase, wako obi ankumbida, yentieno.
but in concrete deeds. We have shunned mere exhortations and showy denunciations by government has fought corruption not in words, but in concrete deeds. We have shunned mere exhortations and showy denunciations of unproved corruption. It has been a holistic approach. We've protected the public purse. We've made institutional reforms. We have enacted additional requisite laws, and we have resourced more adequately the accountability organs of state.
Oh, Mr. President. Say now, as a president of the Republic, how would you want to be remembered for? After Nyameya Adomo 2024, say rather don't kwacha now that's what Tinkwemna Ukofie Kwatrasia. How would you want to be remembered? Scandals Ahudwa Abba under your government Nyano pay. Mr. President Yebisa say Akwako saying. What have you done?
Recover the momentum of our economy.
Dear no why ye Edia Fahu. Okay. Otiko Koso, a footwear, Ubedi Mampeni, a big Kaya or Dema war. Is still relevant. Now, so real fear, I don't pay ye Kayo. Mr. President, good morning.
Ghana for to Abama and Adudan Akufo-Addo. Ya nto amani pe ka ho biara. Tumi no edima no wachiche bia ma obiara. Eti ka hunu se wo mu a wachiche ama obi ani ho a ye di tumi ma no ka ho. Ejime nana no. Wonim se me no free nipa atu adudo no aye nimbra me ni wo. Adam no near free fan 77 ansa na wo sa ba me bo ana. Me bo a nana a champion water tower wo ba land nyame no nana nam ne kodwe nyantachi no ansa na wo sa ba ya mo ba be gina biwa ansa sa ba ya ne woti he approach ba ya me lawyer no me no na ko ni nyina ani akwa ba pim ne enu aso nkrofo be ka kire so won po asem enso wa anya ntum wo ka se da bi se dem sine na tie de ntesa me de kakra ne se me de futupa nam de be ma wo de Ghana fo pani adwuma de pani ayahwe de pani nkoso enu ana ye hwehwe de to aba no wie ya ye bobo se wa wen obi gina TV3 so waka kire nipa na wo se wo na TV companyfo no ko John Mahama wo ka kire nsa aba ne de kom ne abufuo na toye na asa akọ na na do so aka kire nsa kom ne abufuo so no nso ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa to wo ho nim de wadre wo mpesika ya hwebio enti sese ku ho na ya adwuma no yi edin ku ana sese wo pe de be odin be kom sa ampase wo mampanyi bi ba ne afre na na do da wo ba be ye Ghana yi
ana da hono yesro biara obi ani ko ye be ma se